Hey guys, welcome to the video. Welcome to the vlog in this case. I've been trying to work this out, but this ain't really that good to be honest. Ain't really holding like it should. I always do one day of dry fest in a week. Today I'm doing my second. Like I've been feeling like one is getting too easy and one ain't giving me the answers that I want to answer. I always feel like I level up so much, literally rejuvenate as a person. Um, and also, like, it's a very introspective moment because when you drive fast, you basically only do things that are comfortable to you or that please you, and anything that is like a bother, you ain't doing it because drive fast is already enough difficult. And I don't know, it's just a thing where for me, if I'm not eating, I don't feel like I need to do nothing, you know, obliged to do nothing. I've been working out, like today I did 250 pull-ups. Um, so basically I did like 450 squats yesterday and and 50 L sits, and today I did 250 pull-ups, and I didn't really need no food, no water, nothing. So it just shows me how it's very mental, and I'm just getting to a point now that one day, like I love the one day, but my life is in a state that I'm seeing that I'm just doing things that I don't want to do, and my conscience is so high that is rejecting that. For example, my grandpa had a stroke, and he went back to his home. Right? This is gonna sound horrible, probably, but I'm gonna be honest. And I was going to Lisbon multiple times with a new job of like working with the kids with autism. But the thing is, they ain't paying me yet because I'm on the formation phase. And then I have the other course, which is 164 euros per month just to do of personal trainer course, and it's money. Like I'm having like the money that I have less than 1,000 now, and I'm stressing, going on trips by car, the gasoline, and having all these expenses from food and to the trips to the courses is like it's not adding up. I need to make more money, or I'm going to dead broke and I have no money to eat, right? So I really like to fast to get things clear. Every time I fast, I get things clear. Like things are more enlightened to me. It's more clear. Like your train thoughts, your brain is more clear. A lot of things we are not just seeing because it's caught up. These worries and eating all the time and numbing your conscious. So I really really worry, really stressed out, and I just decided, you know, Sunday I finally stopped working, and it supposedly was going to a lunch with my grandpa. I was like, no, this is my day, man. I had to stop doing shit, stop having to do obliged to do stuff. I just need me time, you know what I mean? So what I did was I did the fast yesterday, and Sunday, so first day of the week. Was not planned like that, but always do once a week. So had a Chinese kid looking kind of interesting, kind of like what the fuck is doing. Common reaction. But yeah, as I was saying, like I need it. So I did it, took this day, and I'm doing this day too. And I just did 250 pull-ups from not eating, and a day before not eating. It just showed me that we really don't need food, and it's about the mental. And my mental is getting stronger, so I'm getting to a place where you know I don't I don't know. It's just more conscious. Like, who do you know or saw that hasn't eaten for a day? Did in that day that didn't eat it 450 squats and 50 L sits, and the next day does 250 pull-ups. You know, and doesn't feel. It's not from hunger. Like, I didn't feel no hunger. I didn't feel no different. If you want to watch the video, it's already posted. I literally like doing it as you know just another training. I didn't feel like, oh, I need to eat. So my conscience is getting clear, man. And I want to know more. I'm not gonna lie. Last week, when I did my 1 day dry fast, I felt parasites moving my body and hurting me really. And you are starving them, you are killing them by doing fast. So I just had like a lot of air coming out of me at night, and one thought that it came to my mind was like, oh, was this a big parasite who just died? Because a lot of gas will come out of you if you do 1 day dry fast. Happens to me almost always. And today, just today, second day, is where I felt, parasites hurting me in certain area right here and moving shit. And that's what happens when you dry fast. Because if you don't have food on your belly, you get clear. There's nothing there. So you get more and more conscious of your body. You feel more and more your body because it's so clear. And that's what happened. It's like, I'm definitely going to do the second day of dry fast because I know there's parasites there, and I think I killed them. Like, I kind of deep down know it that I killed a parasite last week because a big like when I was asleep after the whole day on eating, I just felt a big things of air just coming out, like and in my brain it's like they alive, so if they die, it's like they all the air come out, like it's finished. I don't know, like I just have this intuition. I don't know how to explain. But yeah, today I'm doing the second, man. It's happening the same. Pain in my belly. I feel like it's a little bit lower this time, but pain in my belly. I feel the movement, like they really stressed out, and it's like it's time to death, man. I don't want to have no parasite in my body. The pain that they cause me in my conscience right now, the pain that they cause me is not good. Like, I bet if I have this shit all clean up, if I have my body all clean up, no parasites, my brain thoughts will find a solution to my worries, So that's what I'm doing, dry fasting, to get more conscious in and less garbage. Even fruits and nuts, like be eating fruits and nuts, and absolutely is better than any cooked food, because it's natural. It's your natural animal instinct. We are like fruitarians, like realists, monkeys. That's what we eat. But still, like, if you have parasites, I do feel like they probably surviving a little bit, because why am I getting cravings for bananas and shit? I ain't really hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't hungry. Like, my conscience is so high that I know that I ain't hungry. I'm walking. I did 550 pull-ups. Like, nothing's happening. I'm cool. You know what I mean? That's where my conscience got me. And it only got me from doing once a week, 1 day. And before that, like water fast too. I went there. And before that, 1 meal a day. It's like and before that, intermittent fasting, 16 hours with no food. Like, so always was like a passage, and I do feel I'm in this passage where it's like 2 days right fast, and I'm cool with it. A week, and I need it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my life ain't really in the place that I want to be, but I guarantee you, the more I drive fast through the day, and including yesterday, especially yesterday, I just feel calmer. I just feel no worries. I just feel, oh, okay, this is not that big of a problem. I can solve like this. And I don't know. I always got a lot of enlightenment from doing the drive fast, so I continue. Like, if I get literally enlightenment and I feel better, I feel more at peace from doing 1 day of drive fast a week, it just let me know it's something good. And now 2 days, make sure double the progress, because I do feeling like me eating nuts and fruits is not killing the parasites. And a lot of people say that you have to do like cleanse, like a juice cleanse and stuff like that. And I don't want to do that because that involves eating greens, and I hate eating greens. For me, it's like I know for sure the fruits is what it is. I know for sure the fruits is what it is. The nuts, I feel strained, man. I really feel strained and like just harder and ready to go. The bad part is I feel a lot of like sexual tension, like when you just feel very tense, and sometimes I do feel like indigest. So that's the good and the bad from the nuts to me. And the fruits is like I feel super relaxed. I know that's really hydrating me. I know that that's probably the best, but I still have mucus on it. And I saw a lady saying that she I don't know if I should take my shirt to get some sun. But the thing is, like everybody looking at me, but me without a shirt, I don't know. I just get a little bit annoyed because it's a different type of look. There's a beautiful boat right there. Damn. I used to never see boats. Like now I'm starting to see boats like more and more. Probably it's the tourists coming. They want to have a boat, stuff like that. But yeah, I saw a lady that she was saying that she did like 20 something days on only grapes, and the mucus came away. So I do think I don't know if I'm gonna do that, because I'm not gonna lie. Every time I try to do like um, every time I try to do like only one type of fruit, I hate it and I end up fucking up big time. So I'm tired of doing that. I really like to eat, some bananas, then some apple, then some oranges, then some watermelon, with nuts in between. And people are like, oh, don't mix up the fruits, bro. I'm way more like pleased and feel way better mixing up than one. Just one, I eat so much I feel bloated, and it doesn't make sense. It's like, why would we create it? Different fruits, and we know different fruits has different powers, right? For example, grapes is really good for the lungs, and they say that grapes have a very similar look from our lungs inside, right? I'm not gonna lie, like if you think of bananas, it's always associated with the penis, right? That's why there's so many jokes and shit. And I do wonder what, and that watermelon is good for the heart. And if you really open and eat it's very like the red and the juice from that it gets, it looks like blood. So different fruits has different powers in certain type of way, and I like to eat them all. You know what I mean? I like to eat them all because I do feel they have different type of nourishment. But yeah, like I really like the nuts too. I really not like nuts, man. Peanuts, cashews, everything. I like. There's a bag that I buy that is a mixture of them. It's so good, like it's crazy. And I really like. Another thing that I enjoy is me fasting. I finally got to the point where I'm enjoying again the fruitarian lifestyle. When I did 2.5 months, I was enjoying it, and it was something that I was doing that it made me feel happy. It made me feel at my best self at that point, and I was like really appreciative of the the lifestyle. But as the events start happening, and I got more lost and damaged by the relationships. I started eating other stuff, and the fruits and nuts was not enough. And then I got to a point where I was like, oh no, fruits and nuts is not taking out my mucus, is not healing me, and I started doubting. Yo, she just ran real fast, literally my side. I was like, what? But yeah. But now me doing like one day of the week dry fast. I feel like every week I'm eating a little bit better. Like this week, there's one day I ate Chinese, but the rest of the days I only eat like fruits and nuts, and I was satisfied with it. The last week I started eating veggies too. So I do feel the more I do this, my conscience gets higher because I don't have food. I get more sensible to things, and my body really accepts what it's supposed to accept: the fruits and the nuts. I feel like some people can do vegetables too, but that's not for me. I don't enjoy at all vegetables at all. When I did the carrots with a little bit of guacamole, it was pretty good, not gonna lie. But it's not something I need. What I do need is, I do need peanuts, nuts. I need it. If I only eat fruits, I don't feel well. I need the nuts. But the thing is, I'm starting to feel like the parasites can live from that. So for me, I'm doing now 2 days dry fast. I'm gonna try to do 2 days dry fast per week because my conscience get higher. I feel like when I fast, I go the right direction instead of the wrong direction. That seems like the right, but is not. And I'm killing parasites that are really making my body feel at ease, and to be honest, holds like trauma, and holds like, I don't know, like it makes you just more uptight. I'm feeling less and less stressed out as I do the dry fast, and all this gas that comes out, I generally feel like it's parasites coming out of me. I genuinely do, and it's making me more at ease because the mind is the body, and since I learned that, it's like you have to treat your body well and treat your body like a temple. So the mind is super sharp. How are you going to be your best self, and how are you going to achieve everything you want to achieve if you ain't at your best, right? So another thing I start believing is, if you have these dreams and goals in your life and they're really high, there's a reason for it. There's a lot of people who just want to have like a relationship in a regular job. So if you have these higher standards for yourself, it means you are capable of. Because if you hadn't, if you didn't believe in yourself, you wouldn't have in the first place, right? So maybe the reason why we ain't getting there as fast as we want is because we are not treating our body, which is related to the brain, which is related to the mind, how it's supposed to be treated. And if you really nourish and cleanse it, because when you fast, your autophagy runs up, your ketosis runs up, your human growth hormone runs up. That means your body is getting better. It means you're getting better. And as I told you, I feel younger and younger. Like, guys, me, these trainings that I'm doing again, I just feel myself as I used to feel before, you know? And I'm telling you, like, it's real strange to me that I was so bad, and then I'd be doing once a week a dry fast, and now feeling healed by the week. So it's really nothing. It's really not something I think I will stop ever, because it just gives you more and more conscious. And yeah, man, it's just like it's transformational, really. But I want to tap into two because I genuinely feel like one day is not getting enough to me. It's still good, but it's just not enough to me. Like, it feels easy, you all know, like, it feels easy. That's not it to me. I need to put things harder all the time. That's why when I run is like more and more kilometers, then I get tired. Like calisthenics now, the 250, this type of work, doing the most reps possible, is the most painful of all the trainings I do. So sometimes you go low, sometimes you go high, but I always want to get better. Like, and get better is not something that it seems like is not enough to me. Apart from the reasons that I told you, like, if I feel have a, imagine you feel like you have parasites inside you can feel them, right? Would you start eating to provide them food to survive longer, or would you starve them to death when you've been doing this? And especially last week, I really felt like a difference. So yeah, man, I really want to clean this all out and feel my best. If you have if you have these dirty as disgusting parasites in your body moving and hurting you when you don't give the food, the pains in the belly, you know what I mean? And you can feel like it's them. Most of y'all can't. I just have big awareness. I do a lot of meditation and stuff. But if you know, it's like, are you gonna continue to give the bad shit to your body? Are you gonna continue to feed them? No. You're gonna eliminate the problem and see where it goes. It's clear that since I started the journey, since I started this channel, my growth has been big, It shows. It really shows how I've been growing. But I need to do better because I'm getting broke. I'm getting at the point of my life that I don't really see how I'm supposed to go. I feel like I'm getting to a point in my life. I always knew, okay, I'm gonna do this plan, I'm gonna go this way. But now I'm getting to a point in my life as like, let's slow down a little bit. Let's slow down a little bit. Understand, like, what's the problem? Because I ain't, going down easy. And I ain't not gonna fail. I don't do fails. I really don't. So I don't know. Like the personal trainer course, I think like giving like group classes and stuff would be cool. Um, Working with kids autism, I really like because I can relate. I also have difficulties in school, and I can simulate to some of them. Um, yeah, it's a cool thing, but at the same time, it's like if I don't have money, I need to find a way out. I need to find a solution, you know. And even that things, even though we're spending more money, the reality is the money is gonna end if I ain't doing nothing. If I ain't producing no money. So yeah, like I don't know. I should take a bath though. To be honest, you know why? The other lady was talking about how the minerals in the water is good for our body, and I always feel better after a swim. But the thing is, like, if it's cold, it's really not cold right now. I'll have to go with my pants because my pants, not my pants, my underwear, because I'm not gonna fuck up my whole pants. Like that's dumb. I'm gonna go down there, man. Nothing to lose. And you see, it's like I genuinely feel like when you're not numbing yourself relentless with foods, you're gonna do what's right. It's way better for me to be here and doing this than being like clogged up doing things that you don't want to do. Like that's not a life, man. You're living unhappy, and that's real. Regardless of what you think, whatever, that's real. You're not happy. That's why you're doing it. You know, remember when I told you that when you fast, you don't do things that you don't want to do? So I started going to the water or to the beach, and my body said, no, you don't want to do that. You just here. Instead of ignoring, you just hear and do it as you feel like it. Just do what you feel like doing, you know. That's the best thing. Because then you're going to do the dreams that you always dream of and never really went through. Not the best place to see. Not the best, not the worst. Kind of have to do strength just to stay still. But yeah, man, I do feel I'm looking way better, more muscular already. But I really want to go to how I was, not gonna lie. And it requires a lot of work, but we're gonna get there. I don't know if I should take a bath or not. Because it's like super, super easy going. And I could literally like sniping. That would be, you know. But yeah, guys, before me deciding, I'm just gonna go and maybe you see me on the next video or we end up here. See y'all. So guys, I decided I'm gonna go to the beach. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the water, but I really have nothing to lose going there. You know what I mean? I really have nothing to lose because it's my day. In my day, in the day that I don't have to eat, I don't have to work. I do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't need to be worried like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, I can just leave. And that's another thing I really love about Dry Fest. You can just leave, being worried about everything all the time. I'm really curious to see how I'm gonna wake up tomorrow because first time I did 2 days Dry Fest, I wake up like 1 a.m. and I was like, I need to eat. But I do feel my conscience now is way higher where it's not gonna happen because I know I don't need to eat, you know. I feel fine. I really feel fine. Man, two very attractive girls. Oh, she suffers. They suffers. Suffer girls, man. I just look, man. I'm not gonna lie. It looks too damn good. But yeah, I'm gonna go this way because the water is better out here. It's still messy. Man, I'm gonna show you. Look at this, bro. Let me just come here real quick. This is paradise. Welcome to paradise. Right here. Nobody, like, it's crazy. Usually it's always people here, but today is nobody here and it's a great weather. The thing was, in the morning, it shows the opposite. In the morning, it was like super bad, like clouds, you couldn't see nothing, you know. So I think like maybe people just was like, oh, it's not gonna be good today. But right now, it's very good. I really want will have to go buy like underwear. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care no more. Like third time that I feel like okay, I have either shorts or pants that is not to be like soaked, and I didn't do it because like oh society standards whatever. And right now I'm like man, I don't care. Like it's ridiculous. Who can tell you like how you want to be? You know, it's very ridiculous to be honest. And I was like, I was a kid in private school, so everybody's wearing jeans, the same shit, and I was the only one who weren't using that shit. I was using like different stuff, whatever I feel like it. Everybody always like, not everybody, the girls thought I was like the most well dressed guy, which is always good. But a lot of haters, man. A lot of people hating because you don't, you ain't part of the norm. Fuck the norm, man. You peasant. See, I'm going to the part that I don't know. It's the best part. Yo, I'm thinking about going, but I don't know. Just having a little bit sweat, like a little bit, man. I don't know if this is the best idea. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know. I just wanna take a bath real quick. But this part, like I thought this arrow was way better, and now I'm feeling like it might not be deep enough. Kind of winding. This doesn't stabilize the most, to be honest. It really doesn't. Like it's not as stable as the others. My third one. a swim real quick. You already go by my. Damn, already. I'm really going just by like taking my pants out, man. It's super weird, but I don't care. At this point, it doesn't make sense. Like I'm not gonna go with my pants, and I want to go. So because I do whatever I want to do always, I don't care, man. People looking like, you know what it is, man. You are you are taking it easy. You are the one who taking the associations. I'm just trying to take it back, man. But yeah, fuck it. Let's go, man. Yeah, this is really deep like that's it, man. Fuck this shit. Me doing me. Hope you no creep see. You know what I mean? That's another stuff. Like, I genuinely feel like midlife fasting. I'm literally not caring no more about these weirdos, man. It's like I don't pay no attention. It's really good out here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, definitely the sun with the water, the salty water. That's a good look, man. It's a good experience. Really. I'm glad I'm here. Like, this is really the life. You know, a lot of people they super rich or they have good money, but then they living it because they slaves to their job and to their wife and all this shit. It's like you didn't really live. It's like having a pleasant day. I genuinely feel like that's supposed to. And a lot of us ain't getting that because we're doing all this extra stuff and we forget to live and just survive. That's how I feel. Last time I did this was a horrible idea because it got wet. Guess what? Second time happens the same dumb shit. I literally don't learn. guys, if you never try this, don't even try it. You know what I mean? I did I did tobacco, I did coffee, I did alcohol, weed, CBD. I'm telling you, like alcohol, tobacco, coffee ain't really for me, but whatever it is, it's not like it's not something that is really benefiting ever. You know, something like yeah, this is a waste of gas. Finally, I never forget that the part of Moses that he saw like a bush burning, and there's a guy that was like that represent that he got stoned, and I reread it for the third time, and he literally goes there, put his head on the smoke, and then he listens to God, you know. So I know what it was, but I always had this feeling like herbs, weed is kind of like a way to get your conscious height. And the reason I don't promote it is because a lot of y'all just become losers, and you don't wake up. You're eating pizzas and eating garbage while watching TV, not doing shit. So, because not everybody is able to grow from it, I don't know. I don't promote it like that because it does take your breath away. And if you ain't working out like I am, you definitely get fucked up. You're gonna definitely get fucked up because I did this the same lifestyle as not working out and was not good at all. So I already know how people really get if you smoke and you're working out. You really fuck me up, like, mate. Yo, 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 man. Feels way better to get some sun on the beach when you're fasting. I don't know explain it. It's just living. You finally live. You finally living out here. Yo, I will really like end the lighter just by being doing it, man. But I feel like all your family trauma, all that like control and trying to oblige you to do other stuff that you don't want to do, you just finally cleaning that shit out instead of just being another trauma to your kids. You need to heal yourself before having kids. Don't be passing the same traumas that your family been passing. And to be honest, if you're fat, you need to solve that shit. Because you're gonna be passing that to your kids, man. Look at David Joggins. He was fat, had kids. Now he's like his hero, showing that you can change. Whatever is your problem, you can change. It's up to you. It's to your mental, and to always strive for more and try more, and don't give up when you fail or when you don't get results you want. And you change. You become better. Every day is a struggle. Every day is hard work. You know? You feel way better when you really work hard. First thing in the morning I do is working out, man. I pray, then I try to do meditation. Some days I'm just like, go work out, and I do meditation later because you need to put all that tension, all that suffer and pain and confusion and frustration and destroy it by our body movements, and things get clear, you know, and you get more confidence and you feel better. So we are all the same. Nobody's special. I was not born like this. I was very, very skinny most of my life as a teenager and a kid. And I only got fat when I was very young because of very like abusive uh, treatments that I had when I was a kid, unfortunately. Uh, but yeah, like what I was saying is like I was never built like this. This wasn't my body. I see the kids that in school, they were a little bit bigger, and I was like, I was just super skinny. So I'm telling you, it's not from, oh, it's just DNA. That's bullshit. That's an excuse. Start doing 50 push-ups, man, in a day. You're gonna see 50 push-ups, the next day 50 squats. Then you're gonna try to do some pull-ups. If you cannot do pull-ups, you jump and try to hold it 50 times. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna get checked. And now that's your goal, and when you do it and it's easy, and you get there, it's like, that shit easy. Put more 5 reps. That's how you grow. You stack the points and improve from there. That's it. It's as simple as that. It's gonna hurt? Yeah, absolutely. Are you a bitch or something? And if you're a woman, the same. It's like that you're a grown ass woman. There's so many women that they do that. You have so many examples of women that are working out and they are confident and they feel their best, and you can be there too. So the role models is out there. The role models are out there, regardless of your age. There's guys 70s, in their 80s, calisthenics, doing crazy tricks, control full body, super jacks. Like there's examples everywhere. That's a blessing that we have. We know that we know a lot of things are not true, and we know what it is. There's people all ages, all genders that doing like and doing the lifestyle that started as just a normal person, and now he's like extra, it's elite. He's incredible, you know what I mean? Ma, do you think me as a kid watching Bruce Lee, watching, like fighting actors and all that stuff, do you ever think that I will look at myself right now and think I will be this jacked, bigger than them, and I can fight like I can fight? I didn't like. There's no way I thought I would get there. But look at me, 26. I'm the guy that I admire as a kid, and it's up to you. Follow that dream. Don't like let fear always stop you. And that's why fasting is so good, because you letting go of this fear of I need food. You don't need it, and once you step that barrier, it's like, oh, okay. So my fear let me hold me at these points, but the reality is I can go further. And that goes when you work out and get further. That goes when you improve your diet and you feel better. That goes to when you fast and you get more hours, you know, and keep it on. Like if you're working out, you can start 3 days a week, but keep it consistent. And if a workout is not for you and that's unbearable, come on, like choose something different. Guys, I did everything. When I was a kid, I was doing calisthenics. When I say kid, it's like 19. I was doing calisthenics at home watching videos and doing like planks and stuff. And then I start running on the treadmill, and then I start running outside. And before that, I was just walking outside for mad long. And then I started going to the gym, and then I went crazy with calisthenics. This is all a movement, you know. Start where you're at and continue. You do not need to look at someone like me, 10 years on the game, 10 years doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of calisthenics, all type of stuff, and be like, oh, let me try to do what he's done. And if you feel super frustrated, so you're gonna give up for months. That's what cannot happen. So choose the level that you reach. And if you look at me and you wanna be big like me and shredded and knowing how to be mobile to fight, then yeah, start doing the steps that I'm doing. You know, you don't need to do 1 hour. You can do like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. If you say you cannot do 5 minutes, you're an embarrassment. I don't know what to say. Like, keep it real with yourself. You can do 5 minutes. Come on. That's it. That's how you improve. And that's the only thing I can learn. The only thing I learn is whatever I want to do. Okay? So if I want to have no fear and be able to fight a bunch of guys, beat the shit out of them, so have no fear on the streets, then I transform myself to that. Know how to fight, learn different martial arts, and have some, sparring to feel some hits and get some hits. And if you want to get big, learn calisthenics, learn lifting weights, or whatever you want to do. You want to do CrossFit? I don't do that shit. But if you want to learn, go learn. I learn lifting weights through, watching YouTube videos, calisthenics, looking at other guys like Akim Supreme, the GOAT, the King, man, or Broly Games, Goku Pump, Team Sammy, even though we have a little beef, but it's whatever. I show that love. And, Master Shredder. You just go watch out other guys, whatever you like more, that hits more your personality, and keep watching, and keep learning, and get that motivation. Don't lie to me. You do see, when you see people doing hard work, when you see my videos, doing one after another, don't you feel some hype, some sensation like, let me do my best, even if it's like just trying my best once time? You do. There's a hype. I look at the guys, see them working out really hard, I'm like, let's go. It's my time now. Let me show, let me grow. Let me become somebody in this realm, You have to be, I'm going to be honest, you have to be courageous. You have to be courageous, man. The reality is that a lot of people who want to, these lifestyles want to be like this, or maybe like a part of this, and they just not moving there because of fear. And I get it. I was too a very coward person where I didn't move from fear and got me in very bad situations. But reality is you can change that. If I can change it, and I've been through everything I've been through, and it traumatized me to a point that, I just didn't respond a lot of times. Man, everybody can change. Like, I started at the bottom. Like, I've been through so many different shit into my life, different type of abuse, and it's like, I'm here at the top. I just see the peasants dying out there, man. And when I say dying, it's like you living, but every step seems to cost. And I like to bring the fighters with me, the ones who want to improve, and let the ones that they crappy so they never grow up. I don't know. I feel like when you sin too much, when you sin too much, you get to a point that maybe there's no coming back from there. It's over for you. You know, that's maybe just my view, and it's not real. So don't take it as absolute, but that's how I see it. I see some people who they've been doing the wrong for so long. They've been doing the evil for so long that God is tired of them. Like, yo, my evil side when I was the most rooted, I was weak. Like, God humiliated me, you know. And when I trusted Him and I followed Him and I stopped the perversions, and when I say perversions, it's like watching pornography, masturbating. That shit makes you perverted. Like, that's it's not good for you. And when I stopped doing that and retaining all the power instead of wasting it outside for nothing, for fucking, you know, paper or condom, that's God showed me. Look at me. Look how muscular I am. Look how good looking I am. God transformed me completely. And I just hear Him, you know. He told me multiple times, don't be lustful. It gets to a point that you're tired. You're tired of your life. It's time to grow up and you know, you experiment. You experiment stuff. You see, I don't know. For some reason, I trust God highly, and now it's not as used to completely. But I like since a kid it was like, oh, you want me to practice semen retention to be celibate? Okay, like let me see where that goes. You want me to eat only fruits? He says in the Bible only fruits. It has to be the best way. That's how I think. I just trust in God. It's weird. Don't ask me why. I feel like God helped me since my childhood, and he's someone I trust. And not many people I trust apart from him. So and you see, the most beautiful things are created by God. The ocean, the sea, nature. The most beautiful things are created by God. Anything humans created look horrible. Let's be honest. The best things that humans created look horrible. Comparison to the beauty that God creates, never. You know, like it's true. The humans only destroy. I don't know what to say, but it's the only, we are the beings that can go spiritual. So no, I know. Like I really don't know. I feel like maybe maybe every generation gets better because by the centuries we get like smarter, right? But this generation is so easily manipulated by people on the media and doing all type of like the people who control the world, you know. And when I say control the world, it's like they can put anybody in jail and everybody obeys them, and the democracy is obeys them, the government obeys them, you know. It's like I don't know. Are people smart enough? Are we getting like I'm smart enough to know all that shit, but are people smart enough to get there? Because sometimes I'm like, I'm a genius, and most people don't get there. It's worrisome, you know what I mean? Are we really get better? I see all these buildings, man, all this technology. I'm like, I don't know. We're destroying the earth to me. So guys, yesterday I did a reaction video. I hadn't done that. Like, I'm not gonna be honest. There was a time where I was doing like reactions every day, and to be honest, I was really enjoying it. And I started getting a lot of views, like 100 something views. But now I just don't feel like it a lot of times. No, I think we're gonna stop here. And I don't know if you're gonna continue the way back or not. Probably. But yeah. See you in a while.